Hello everyone and welcome to Pause for Parents Brain Basics Lesson 3. Just share my screen with you. Now today we're going to look at the hand model of the brain. This is another example to help you understand how the three key parts of the brain work. We're mainly looking at the amygdala and the prefrontal cortex in this example. So the kids learn with the Brain Basics hand model that this is their amygdala, their guard dog, and we pop it into the kennel, into the center of the brain, and the prefrontal cortex folds over the top, our wise old owl. This is the thinking part of the brain, the part of the brain that makes smart choices. Now, I talked to the kids about how this is an excellent example to show your balanced brain, what you need for learning, playing, and having fun. Because you need your prefrontal cortex, your wise old owl, working all the time so you can make smart choices. Now, if your amygdala fires and you have a big emotional reaction, it flips your lid. So the guard dog comes out of his kennel and he begins to bark. Your amygdala is in control and you are expressing a certain emotion. It can be anger, fear, frustration, sadness, upset, and a whole array of others. Now, to get back to balanced brain, you have to do some of the strategies that we learn in the pause program, like deep breathing, having a drink of water, going for a walk, and then your prefrontal cortex switches back on, your wise old owls come back. So as you can see on the screen, there's a poster here explaining that for you. So balanced brain is what we need in everyday life to be successful, and flipped lid is when we have an emotional reaction. Now, I talk to the kids in the schools about becoming pause detectives. This is like when they start to pay attention to the different signals that their amygdala sends to them throughout their body before they have an emotional reaction. So we talk to the kids about butterflies in their tummy, hot face, fast beating heart, jelly legs, fists getting clenched, and there's a whole lot of different ones that you can talk to your children about it at home. These are just some examples that the kids had given me in class. It's very important to pay attention to these signals because that's the key to helping you self-regulate. Now, as we can see in this slide, we have balanced brain on one side and we have flipped lid on the other side. And in between the balanced brain and the flipped lid, there's a space. And I say to the kids, that's where it's important to learn to pause. So if I bring both my hands up at the moment, we'll put balanced brain on this side and flipped lid on this side, and the space is in between. And what happens is when something starts to go wrong or you become unsettled, I talk to the kids about how the brain starts to rock. And it's in that rocking that the signals are sent throughout our body. And if we notice we've got butterflies in our tummy, our heart is beating really fast, we might be able to pause and take some deep breaths, have a drink of water, go for a walk, and prevent ourselves from flipping our lid. Or if we do flip our lid, we know how to settle it back down to balanced brain. This is an excellent YouTube clip that I highly recommend that you sit and watch with your kids at home. The PDF that is sent with this YouTube clip, the link is live and you'll be able to click on it and watch it. It's about 6 minutes and it's an excellent way to explain the balanced brain and the flipped lid. Here are some other YouTube clips that you might like to investigate with your kids over time. Again, some experts explaining the three key parts of the brain and using the hand model of the brain. Here is a little activity that's part of the booklet resource that you can do with your kids, and just having conversations to them about when do they notice that their lid might be getting ready to flip, and what skills do they think they need to do to help calm themselves down. Thanks very much for your time today.